Hi, I'm Byron Beck, and I'm backstage at the Digital Marketing Conference at PSU. I'm here with the keynote speaker for the morning. It is Marsha Collier. Marsha is an amazing person. Not only is she an author, she's written over 40 books. She also does a lot of consulting on business, does a lot about people who have changed roles in their life to do new things. Can you tell me a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Well, you know, it's not just about, I run my own business online. I'm not just, online doing this. We all have to make money, and since one of the things I write about is small business online, I do it because I kind of think it's disingenuous to write about something if you don't do it yourself.
Right.
So, I found that when people deal with you online, I came online in '97.
Wow.
I know, it was like, I wrote my first book, eBay for Dummies, and a lot of people wanted to contact me. And I found that more people wanted to have a personal connection with me than that fan connection. So like when I said in my presentation to follow people back is important, people like a personal connection. Even if you're a brand, the fact that somebody wants to deal with you. I mean, let's say, fancy jacket, you look fabulous. Now what if somebody who made that jacket saw you in a picture and tweeted to you, "How do you like our jacket?"
That's what I would love that.
Right. Immediately you would have a connection to that brand.
I think it's really fascinating what you're about, because really what you've done is take something that's kind of scary and professional and made it very personal. And I think that's really hard for people who are transitioning from old media to new media. And new media really is about the personal. You're really a brilliantly placed for this. And I would want to ask you about Facebook. Do you think it's important that we have Facebook fan pages, or should we have Facebook friends?
Some people, now you've got two reasons. Some people feel more comfortable with a fan page versus a personal page. I would say only a quarter of the people on my fan page on Facebook are my friends. Which is interesting because my friend, some people feel more comfortable in different ways. So like I say, fish where the fish are, give them what they want.
Right.
So if I post something to my fan page, it may be on my personal page at a different time. I'll post back and forth, I'll share the information. But the most important thing is to be real.
Right.
People no longer, people, if they're going to trust you, authenticity is the most important thing. People want that personal connection. I mean, young people, if they're going to trust you, college students, they want to know who you are. And this isn't anything new. It's just we're just starting to understand this because the internet has made it more public. So it's pretty important.
You're very much an early adapter, and you seem to be an early adapter to this new media. Because new media, difference from old media waited till people listened to their station or watched their TV show. New media, which seems to be about podcasting and a lot of stuff that you do, seems to be geared toward looking and seeking that audience and having an interaction. It seems like a lot of extra work. Is it worth it?
It's more fulfilling.
Okay.
It's profitable.
Okay.
In the past, I have a technology radio show that you can get on iTunes, Computer and Technology Radio, a plug. Now, we used to be on terrestrial radio, AM radio, and we found by moving to the internet, we broadened our audience. We get like 86,000 downloads a month on iTunes.
Wow.
So, and that doesn't mention the apps and live listeners. Now, when I'm doing the show, I'm live tweeting. Interestingly, it's no longer the call-in to the radio show. It's right there.
The text box.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And they're commenting, and it's a personal attachment, and I think that's what's built the show. And in the end, that's just an example of how to build a brand.
Right.
It's the interaction.
I think it's interesting that you say at the beginning of our interview, you said you were kind of forced into this situation in some way. But now it seems like the whole world is your oyster. It's really, you have nothing but...
It's a responsibility, though.
Yeah.
When I first wrote the books, I'd hear from people, I read your book, I want to do this, and I'd advise people individually via email. I'm not someone who consults really with brands. I give my information away just for free because I write books, and I learn, and I learn from the people I talk to. And that's what all new media is about. It's sharing content. And sharing your knowledge, and the money will come. There's sponsorships, there's all kinds of things, and plus it makes your life better.
Can I ask you a really stupid question? And I feel like I ask
There's
a lot.
No stupid question.
Well, but how long does it take to make this happen? I mean, some people don't have the luxury of becoming a brand, I guess, overnight.
Well, it depends on what your goal is.
Okay.
I mean, you know, if you're a brick and mortar business, you don't have to have a bajillion followers.
Right.
You just need that core group of people. If you have a brick and mortar location, have a little sign like I showed in my presentation.
Right.
You know, join us. I don't like to use the words follow us on
Right.
Facebook or Twitter.
Right.
Join us on Facebook, on Twitter. Let's have some fun. We'll be tweeting out deals. You know, have little signs around. Let people know that you're online. And people enjoy it. I mean, look at the iPhone
Right.
and the iPad.
Right.
People love technology.
Right.
So if you can make your business or your brand just a little sexier by putting it online, why not do it?
In the war of social media, Marsha Collier is on the front line, and I am one of her soldiers. We're very proud and very happy to have one of the generals in the world of social interaction here today, Marsha Collier. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. A general, I'm
A general.
impressed. That's